System. That's a PTP, Programming and Test Panel. It is an interface unit like MCDU, which is used for many maintenance functions and configuration functions. So it is behind the panel. Normally you will not see it. Once you open the panel, then you will see it's like MCDU structure. Keyboard is there, line keys are there, display unit is there. It will not be on unless you press this display on button. So when you press the display on button, then you will get the displays. Now I show you the various menu options. System status, system test, programming. Keep clicking on it. It will tell you so many things in that. You can, like MCDU, maintenance crew, support, following system function are also monitored, provided if you have them. If you have them means if you have selected in your Reliance. Like the slide bottle pressure, you can check from here. Door bottle pressure status, you can check here. Drain mast, you can check here. Doors are closed or slides are armed or disarmed, you can check here. If optional system functions not requested by the customer will not be monitored by the display system. Maintenance functions like the last leg report, previous leg report, LRU identification, class 3 faults, ground scanning, everything you can get from here. So you see it. I'll just quickly pass over these slides because it's a menu driven interaction program. So when you go to the system status, it will tell you the system status if any slide pressure is low or normal. So it says slide pressure is low and system sits is okay. Okay. If you continue, you will see some more pages like lavatory smoke is okay, door pressure is okay, drain mast is okay. Continue. Slide status and door maintenance returns. Correct. Maintenance, if you want to go, you can get the last leg report, previous leg report. If you want to see the slide pressure individually, then you can see the forward left, forward right, mid left, right, exit. Right. If any slide pressure is low, it will show you the low pressure. Last leg report, previous leg report, LRU identification, all these things you can get from it. Last leg report, you will get the last leg report. There is a fault in the DUA 15 number, 200 RS 15. So there is a problem in that. UTC time and AT chapter number is written. If you want the previous leg reports, it will show you the previous leg report of 30th April. Director 2, that was a problem in Director 2. Right. It's same like MCDU. You get all the menu options like MCDU. You can get the fault data also from here. Last leg report, previous leg report. Continue, you will get the fault data. When you click on the fault data, you will get the fault data for particular flight. Class 3 fault CTA, chapter 2373-63. Fasten seatbelt, lamp number 2. L. Fasten seatbelt, lamp number 2L is not working. 05R is also not working. So you get the minute level information from here. Minute level. You can pinpoint and you can go and rectify it. It's very maintenance friendly. Menu options are available there. System test. You can perform the system test for SITs, buses, DUA, B, PTP, FAB, CAM, AIP, loudspeaker, lamp, area call panel. All these things test you can perform from there. So various tests are available. System test. When you click on the system test, it will keep on directing you one after another. So it's a director test, CAM test, right? Forward attendant panel test, emergency light, battery test, reading or work light test. You keep just playing, and you will get all the information from this. Reading light, work light test. You have seen this already in chapter 33. Reading light and work light test. Include the test of the decoration light if the system is installed. So you can see the reading light and work light test from PTP. Just click on the reading light, work light test. You will perform the test. All the lights will be on. It will show you wait for the response. After all the lights are tested, they will be put on and put off. Then it will show you all the lights are okay, then test is okay. If any one of the light is not working, it will give you the seat number. Right? So very friendly, not too difficult. Then cabin zoning or programming is also one of the functions. I'll explain you what the cabin zoning and programming is a function. Here, if you will find, you can define the zones in the aircraft cabin. Why the zones are defined? Zones are defined because if you want to fragment your cabin, economy class, business class, first class, no smoking zones, PA zones, whatever you want to define, you can define here. Generally, it is commercial requirement. So whatever the company want to design a cabin, like how we want to operate our cabin, we want to operate as all economy class, or we have a 4 business class seat, and after that we have economy class, right? Or we want to put a VIP layout in the cabin. So everything is possible. You can make your cabin layout design and you can save in the system. So next time when you are changing the layout in a particular configuration, you don't have to change the wiring. You don't have to change the control. You just change the seat configuration, activate the layout. So the information will be routed accordingly. You got my point? So that's why the cabin zones, it is saying forward left, 3R, 4L. This is how you can put the programming, cabin zone and cabin programming. When you do the cabin zone, you click on that, it will tell you the zone, define the zone, forward zone and mid zone. So where it will end? Forward zone will end on 4L, mid zone will end on 16L. Right? So you can assign them. If you want to modify any parameter here, just enter the number, modify the parameter, and then you can save the modification. Parameter save. No smoking zone also you can define. But as I said, no airline is defining the no smoking zones in 320 aircraft. But that is possible from which seat number to which seat number you want to define the no smoking zone or smoking zone. This is a one-time configuration. It's not required every now and then. This is the layout which I talk you about, cabin programming. So it is access control. You need to have a password. Once you have a password, you can access the saved layout. So layout 1, 2, 3, 4, miscellaneous. So 3 layouts are already saved. Which one you wanted, you can activate it. Layout M is loaded. If you click this M, miscellaneous layout. Right. So when you activate the layout, either number 2 or M or whatever it is, you can do that. So cabin zoning, NS zones or division functions to modify seat row number or the cabin separations, press the return key in order to save the parameters. Right. So these are a couple of things which you can perform from the programming and test panel. Cabin zones, no smoking zones, PA zones, they are one-time configuration. Every day now and then you will not do them. One-time things. Any questions, gentlemen, so far? No? All okay, Mr. Don?
So just one little question.
Yeah, please.
On the MCDU, whenever it says last leg and previous leg, does the previous leg is before the last leg?
Yes.
So we have previous and then last. The last one is the last flight leg.
Let me give you an example. You are operating from Mauritius with Mauritius Airline, and your flight, the last flight was from DXB to Mauritius. Okay. Yes. So that is the last leg. Now you are in Mauritius. The previous sector you operated is DXB to Mauritius. Yes. That is the last leg. Right. Now, before that, you might have operated many flights, Mauritius to Lahore, Mauritius to India, Mauritius to London, Mauritius to San Francisco. All they will be there in the previous legs.
Okay.
So almost 64 previous flights you will have 63 last leg plus 63
Okay.
sectors. So all the 63 sectors will be saved in your computer
Previous.
as
Okay.
a previous legs.
Okay. Yeah.
Is that clear?
Yeah, that's clear. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. Now, quickly, I am 174 and I have to reach 328 in 40 minutes. Okay. And we can do it. Don't worry. Because now the things will repeat. I just need your consent that you have gone through it. That's why I spend ample time in the classic version. Here, I will only talk about the differences, where the differences are. Functions remain same, gentlemen. Function is nowhere changes. Okay. So this is an enhanced sets. Enhanced sets, if you will see, the architecture is same. DUA, DUB, director. Okay. What are the things have changed here? I will highlight. Your DUA is supported by an electronic card, which is called as a PISA or standalone PISA. PISA is passenger interface supply adapter. It is nothing but it is an electronic card. That electronic card is installed in the passenger service unit. And from here to electronic card, it is a digital communication. Okay. LVDS buses are there, low voltage differential buses. So it is a digital communication. You remember from DU to particular seat, you have every function, you have a one wire. You remember the diagram? But here there is no wire. There is only two wires going from DUA to PISA. Only two wire. So this DU is more powerful than the classic one. And it has a digital communication with PISA. Clear? So what you can remember is it is an additional component in enhanced aircraft. Definitely DUA, DUV both are changed, but the name remains same. And they do the same function. So function have not changed. Reading light, no smoking, fasten seatbelt, loudspeaker, call, everything is same. Only interface is changed. Okay, apparently you will not see it because it is inside the PISA, passenger in, inside the PSU. Similarly, DUB is same and the functions are also same. One or two functions become permanent, not optional. Additionally, it has got some additional functions we'll talk about. Interface with audio management unit, flight deck, cockpit handset is same. Cabin system is same. Cabin system is vacuum system control functions, drain mask, right? All these things are same. Top line bus, middle line bus is same, right? The major change here is this, gentleman. This is a major change. So your FAP, which was the membrane key based, is now become a touch screen based, right? It is a touch screen based. We'll talk about this unit completely. Additionally, if you will see in the bottom part of it, it has got the 3 memory card. Onboard replaceable module, that is the software. CAM, cabin assignment module, which was nothing but PTP, programming and test panel. You got my point? CAM, cabin assignment module, was a part of programming and test panel. But here, there is a no programming and test panel. They just develop a software, put it inside a memory card, and you can insert here. Finish. That's why I changed. Technological changes is more rather than the architectural changes. Prem. Prem is what? Media storage. Pre-recorded announcement messages. What is it? It is a media storage. So no cassette, no DVD player, no audio reproducer, nothing else is required. Just like your mobile phone, there is a SD card, which is also a Prem card, SD card. You put all your media, whatever you want, your decompression messages, your boarding music, your safety briefing, your commercials, everything you put it and insert here. So that complete unit is also finished. Got it? It's simple. So everything is handled in the single unit here. You have removed one computer here. You have removed one computer here. 2 LRUs you removed, finished. Okay. As far as this architecture is concerned, this area is same. No change in this area. DUA, passenger related functions connected with the top line buses. The change here is, this is additional. Cargo smoke detector and lavatory smoke detector. Cargo and lavatory smoke detector. Earlier they were part of SDCU, separate computer was there. The smoke detection control unit in classic aircraft. Have you finished your chapter 26?
Yes.
So hope they have defined you the SDCU in the classic aircraft, and enhanced aircraft it is not. The instructor must have told you the classic aircraft you have a computer for a smoke, SDCU. That is for the cargo and lavatory.
Yes, that was on the slides.
Yeah. Classic aircraft, that is in the classic aircraft. But enhanced aircraft, that computer is finished. No more. An enhanced aircraft, that job is given to the SITS director. So in the SITS director unit itself, there is a one electronic card for this purpose. One electronic card for the smoke detection function. And they are connected with the CAN buses, which is a controlled area network. CAN is a controlled area network. It is a kind of communication buses which is connected with the smoke detectors. So lavatory and cargo smoke detection function is with now director. That's why I told you that in enhanced aircraft 100% is a no-go item. But the classic aircraft we have to check because smoke function is a part of it now. Are you getting me, sir?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
As well as one more function has also come to the smoke detector. Sorry, SITS director. VSCF. That is also one more function. Vacuum system control function. Vacuum system control function. That is also one additional function. So director also removed the 2 computers. This gentleman removed 2 and this gentleman removed 2, 1 and 2. So 4 computer finished, 4 units finished. You getting my point? Mr. Hadid?
Yes, sir.
Are you with us?
With you.
Okay. And the interface from the SITS director to the FAP is through the Ethernet buses. Why Ethernet buses? Because every device which has a touch screen, even your mobile phone also, they have the Ethernet buses because every part of the screen is a input and output, right? So you are not using the keys to operate it. You are using the full screen. So there is a matrix inside the screen which is used as a input device, as a keyboard, and that is sensed by the Ethernet buses. So the communication bus for the FAP is Ethernet buses, which you can see here. Right. Power supply configuration is same, gentlemen. No change in the power supply configuration. This is the essential, sorry, normal configuration where everything is supplied. Director 1, Director 2, DUA, DUB, everything is supplied here. Right. Essential bus and service bus. 601 service bus, Essential bus 401. Emergency configuration is not shown here. Emergency configuration, it will not be powered. Everything is handled by service bus. And directed to will not be supplied. Same the top line cutoff buses, top line cutoff relay will be there because in emergency configuration, you will get the power for the DUA and DUB when PTT is pressed. Push to talk is pressed. DUA, buses are same. Director 1, director 2, input, same way going and going out. Right, no change. Supply, no change. What a change here is either this PISA or standalone PISA. A standalone PISA is used in the lavatory or the galley area where the number of users are less. Right, either the cabin crew is there in the toilet, you are only alone sitting, no one is with you. So much services or much inputs are not there. Correct? So they are connected with the digital communication bus, which is called as LVDS. Low voltage differential buses. LVDS buses are there for communication purpose in PISA. Same you can find here. So now no more multiple wire. No more multiple wire going from the DUA to these things. And this is the electronic card inside ESU. I hope this is clear, guys.
So just between the PISA and the DEUA, the communication is done like through the low voltage differential signaling.
Correct. It's a 2-wire buses are there, digital buses are there. So they are calling as a low voltage differential buses. So all information is going through this communication bus.
Okay.
So that is a difference. Definitely, as these communication buses are changed, so part number is also changed, but the nomenclature is same. Addressing is same. Same as with DUB. Decoder encoder unit B, they have the same interfaces. AIP, ACP, AAP, right? Low oil pressure, slide pressure low, door pressure low for the nitrogen bottles. Nitrogen bottle for the door, nitrogen bottle for the slide. So they are also coming to the DUB. Additionally, they have got the smoke detector. Transmitters was already there. Liquid label transmitter, liquid label sensor, water quantity transmitters. Vacuum generator is additional function. So that discrete signal of the vacuum generator is also coming to DUB. Right, AP is connected. This is same. Flush control unit, EPSU, train mass control. So all these functions are same with decoder encoder unit Bravo. Two additional functions are here. Potable water service panel and wastewater service panel. What is the purpose? Additional functions. Potable water service panel and wastewater service panel. In classic aircraft, if the panel remains same or it is not latched properly, cabin crew will not come to know. Right? But here, if the panel is open, cabin crew will know that water service panel is open and the waste service panel is open. Why? Because they are monitored by the micro switches. The micro switch will give the indication on the fact whether the panel is open or closed. Clear? That is the only purpose. Simple thing.
I think for the wastewater service panel, it also disables the flush system.
Control unit, FCU. Yeah. That interlock is there. That you must have studied in chapter 38, if I'm not wrong. The wastewater service panel, if it is open, you cannot do the flush control unit. Flush control unit will not operate.
Yeah.
Mounting is same. There is no change in the mounting. And this is the high and low level address you have to put it. Supply indicators are given. Essential is supplying or the normal is supplying. So LED will glow appropriately. And these are the addresses. Here the mounting plate is a little bit modified. What they have done is, instead of having 4 pins, they have made the 3 pins only. Instead of making 4 pins, they made 3 pins. So 1 pin is fixed, and this pin can be used for the DUB, and this can be used for the DUA. So that is the combinations. So the design is little bit simplified. Okay. Instead of the 3 guided pins, but the concept remains same. It will not change. FAP, so many pages are available on the FAP, right? So this area of the FAP is soft area. This is soft keys are available in this area. These are the hard keys available, which is behind the perplex sheet. It is a guarded perplex sheet is there. So they are behind the perplex sheet, and all the switches are there. Hard key switches are there. They are hardwired. OBRAM, CAM, and PRAM. They are under the cover, under the bezel. So you won't see them in normal time. You have to open the bezel and then you can see them. But this is available because the bezel is up to this point. Right. Frame is there up to this point. So they are behind the frame. Normal case, you will not see these ports. Clear, sir? Now in this touch screen area, wherever you touch, it will be activated with the touch functions, and these are hard keys. On that, you have headset phone is available, USB is available, so many other functions are there. Pages, probably you have seen all these pages in the different chapters. If you have not seen, then just let me know. Audio page is there, light page is there, door slide page is there, temperature is there, water paste is there, smoke detection is there. Respective AT chapter must have, you have seen these pages. Quickly, I'll go through them. Audio page, you can select the respective audio, or cabin crew can select the respective audio to be played, whether it is a safety briefing, whether it is a type of boarding music, classic, jazz, rock, pop, whatever they want to select, they can select there. Okay. Memos, you can select. Flight information, you can select. Multiple language, you can select. Same message. That is the beauty of the new system. Same message you can have in 15 languages, 20 languages. You can select every message. So let's say you are operating on a Sri Lanka route. So you can play English and Sri Lanka language. Right? You are operating on the Mauritius. You can operate the English and Mauritius language. You are flying to the Dammam or Saudi, you can use English and Arabic language. So it gives you a liberty to store the media as much as possible. And you can use appropriately and conveniently on the sectors you are flying. So that is possible, right? You can select and just play. Decompression messages, safety briefings, introductions, whatever it is. So it can be selected by cabin crew. They can also have a cabin settings. We will see that in later also. PA level also they can change. Call reset they can do. Chime inhibition they can do. Some additional functions are there. We'll see later. This is lightning control. I'm sure you are aware about the lightning control. Bright, dim, dim 1, dim 2, forward galley, aft galley, mid section, economy class, business class, right? So they can manage the light control here. Door and slide, it will tell you the status of whether the doors are open or close or arm or disarm. So you can see the various colors here. The red indicate open and disarm. The door is disarmed and open. Green indicate arm and close. The door is armed and closed. Amber shows door is disarmed, but door is closed. Door is disarmed, but door is closed. You can see here. Slide is disarmed, but the door is closed. Okay. So pilot and cabin crew both know the status of the doors without physical tagging. Cabin temperature settings. Chapter 21 is complete, guys. Air conditioning.
Not yet.
No.
Okay. So I will explain you this function here. In this function, what happened? Cabin crew have been given a privilege of adjusting cabin temperature by plus minus 2.5 degree. So whatever the cockpit setting is there, whatever the cockpit has set the temperature for cabin crew can adjust that temperature by plus minus 2.5 degree. They can increase by 2.5 or they can reduce by 2.5 based on the passenger request. Clear? And two zones are defined here, forward zone and aft zone. So respective zone wise, they can change the temperature, forward zone or aft zone. They can increase and decrease. They can select the temperature what they want. Or they can reset the temperature. When they press the reset button, then the temperature will be set equal to cockpit setting. If they reset the temperature, then the temperature will be set based on the cockpit setting. Whatever the cockpit is set, accordingly, they'll get the temperature. Right, sir? Are you getting?
Yes, sir.
Water and waste, accordingly, they will see the level of the tank and they will ask for servicing. So water waste tank not empty, ground service required. Check lavatory A, shut off water supply, lavatory E, etc. So they'll get the appropriate message here and easily readable, convertible. A smoke, respective lavatory, if they have a smoke, it will be shown on the ECAM page in the red color. So that lavatory become red. And you will have the lav smoke light here also on the hard key. You will have lavatory smoke light on the hard keys also. There is a one smoke light. Information page, system information page will tell you about faulty status. Right? So wherever the fault in the system, it will show you. Check passenger, address, sign, PAX call lights on seat, business class, seat number, this, tourist class, seat number, this. Check interphone PA, passenger call, attendant, one light. Right. So it gives you very precise information, very accurate information for maintenance. Because the system, at every power up, system is checking all the interfaces. All the interfaces connected to the director through the DUA, DUB, whatever it is. And if it does not get the right answer, it will mention as a failure. So this page is good for you when you do the maintenance and you want to detect the failure. You can see here on the system information page. This area is a common, nothing different. AIP. Are you getting me, guys?
Yeah, looks as the same.
100% same. They have just copy paste the pages. So I'm not going to do anything here. See, I will just click the pages. AIP is same. Ditto same pages. No change. ACP is also same. Area call panel. Any change do you find here? Area call panel. Same number, same color, same function. Handset.
Same.
Priorities and sound level. This page is also same. Right. PA volume adjustment is same. 4 dB, 6 dB. Based on the decompression, based on based on decompression, based on line failure, based on engine running, sound level will change by 4 dB or 6 dB. These are all interfaces, no change except PEP. Otherwise, P level settings and everything is same. Here, interface is defined by the FedEx CPC, because now switches are no more they use the FedEx and CPC. But the purpose is same. This is the ultimate purpose. Clear, guys? Only thing is, instead of engine oil pressure switches, they are using the FedEx signal. Interface for the hand mic. How the PA is being announced from the cabin or from the cockpit. Any change? Acknowledge, please. Yes or no? Do you have change here?
Except for the display.
Yeah, that will be there always. That is the only change will be there, which we have already discussed. Otherwise, no change. Right? This page is same except display. When the PA is made, what they will see after the announcement, what they will see during the announcement. Same. Right. This is the call panel. Same call panel, same indications, same process. Right, sir?
Okay.
So no changes. Service center phone, nothing. 100% same. All the jacks are same. Connected to the director. You can have a call from the cockpit as well as cabin. Service center phone override on maintenance panel will be used when the aircraft is on the jet. Controlled by the landing gear or service center phone override. In the SITS directory. Call from the laboratory, call from the seat. Only difference is now they are connected by the LVDS buses, low voltage differential buses, and display unit change. That's it. Passenger service unit is changed for PISA. Otherwise, functions are same. Sign, no change except PISA and display. Right, sir? Here the call lights, return to seat, no smoking, fasten seat belt, electronic devices, everything is same. Only thing is in the PSU you have a PISA, and if laboratory it is a standalone PISA. Boarding music and all these things we have seen in the initial audio page. That is the same. That is the interface. It goes to Ethernet bus to the director, and from director it will go to the DU and PISA. So whatever the main relevant changes we have seen earlier, they are same adopted here. As far as discrete signals are concerned for the auto operation, now instead of switches you have FedEx and CPC. You have FedEx and CPC, but the purpose is same. Purpose remains same. No change in the purpose. Prime audio cassette player, audio reproducer, it is optional. As I said already, you have a Prime card here. So either you have an IFE center or you may have a Prime card. If you have this, you will not have this. If you have this, you may have this or you may not have this. But There is no point having a prem separate unit when you have a IFE. Correct? In case you have an in-flight entertainment system available, you will not have a prem separately. So that you will save in the IFE itself. So various options may be there. You may have a cassette reproducer, audio reproducer, PRAM, IFE. They are all optional. And the route is same for the audio purpose. Evacuation command is same. Only thing is the FAB panel is changed slightly. Rest other things are same. And the evacuation system. Do you find any change here, sir? Except the FAB panel.
No, I don't see.
Yeah, only this area is changed slightly, otherwise no change. Because these are the FAB keys, FAB command, reset. That's it. Warnings, same. Warning has no change. Class 1 warning and class 2 warning. Class 1 warning, director 1 and 2 fault, top line was fail, middle line was fail, 25% decoder encoder unit fail. There I think it was 20%. Here they made it 25%. Okay. There it was 20% DUA. Here it is 25%. DUB logic is same. 50% of the DUB type failed connected with answer. So it will show you in the diagram that how they are interface and connected. Some more messages related with the director failure, cam failure, FAB failure, right? What will come? There is no oral warning, there is no master caution, there is no FAB caution light. Only FAB caution light will come for cam layout transmission failed to active director. If your cam is not activated on the active director, then you will have a caution light. Otherwise, you will get every fault, you will get a maintenance message, a status message. Interfaces same. This is the same diagram which I have shown you before. Break time.
Sir, CPC is there in enhanced version for pressure. I focused it on previous interfaces. We were having the switch. Here, direct CPC is giving the pressure value.
Correct. That is what I explained, that engine running is coming from the FADEC and decompression signal is coming from the CPC. LGCIU, SFCC, FWC remains same. STEC, CFDIU remains same.
Yes, sir.
Here, additional interface is ACSC. Why it is additional? Because cabin crew can control the temperature by plus minus 2.5 degree. So director need to know what is the cockpit setting. So that will come from ACSC.
Yes.
So ACSC will tell the director that, hey gentlemen, this is the cockpit setting and whatever you want, because ACSC will execute the temperature control. ACSC will execute the temperature control. So the input will also go to ACSC to increase or decrease the temperature in respective cabin zone. Clear? When you study this topic, then you will see, because there is a hot Tremere valves are there, if I'm not wrong, in the air conditioning system. So those valves will be operated to control the temperature. Cabin
Yes, sir.
temperature.
Yes, sir.
So that valve control is with ACSC. That's the purpose. Rest other things are same here, gentlemen, nothing different. cockpit door, horn, vacuum system, motor control relay, motor start relay, vacuum generator. These interfaces by LVDS buses. Interface is same. Only thing, Ethernet bus is different and your FAP is touch screen based. It got the supply from 3 places. Service bus, essential bus, spot bus. 3 buses are providing supply to the FAP now. I think this is additional supply. Spot bus 2 is additional supply in the FAP because now it has interface with the smoke as well. And connection is with Ethernet buses. This is same ARP interface. Programming side, whenever the system is powered up, then it will check the software from this memory card and available in the director. So it will check. If I can enlarge this page, I would show you in a better way. See, this is the overrun card slot. And here you will see it is showing you the active director, OBRAM, and this is the in slot. In slot means the memory card available in the FAP. So what the software part number is here and what the software part number is already there in the director. Director 1, director 2 and the FAP. If there is a mismatch between these two software, then it will have an amber light. If they are same, then it will have a green light. Right. So it will indicate you that there is a mismatch or not. SITS component software part number. Highlighted amber bar when active and in slot part number are different. It means it is a mismatch between the software. It will indicate you this is the software loading functions. It will indicate you about software information. Clear, sir? So that will be available automatically. Programming, here the programming is bit easy compared to your PTP. Everything is easily understandable and operable. Like cabin programming, layout you can modify. You can define the first class and business class, right? Cabin zones you can define for the first class, you can define for the business class, from which seat number to which seat number. That's it. No smoking zone, non-smoker area. You can define the non-smoker area and smoker area. Seat number, from seat number to seat number, right? So it's easy, you can easily configure it. Layout selection. If you have already saved the layout here, multiple layout, you can use any one of the layout and load it. Press the load button. Just select it by touch screen and load it. So that will be active. As I said, airline will have a 3-4 layout already saved in the CAM. So same thing is there because your CAM is here. You have already saved the layout. So in today, what configuration you have in the cabin, accordingly you can select the layout and just load it. Volume level adjustment, first class, business class, tourist class. You can increase the volume individual zone wise. Right? Normal. It is not for the abnormal situation. It is for the normal situation. Right? If you want to increase the volume in the tourist class, you can increase by +2 dB. So it gives you more feature. Can you read it? No. See, announcement volume and chime volume. Individually, you can select. Announcement volume, you can increase, decrease. Chime volume, you can increase, decrease. Right? Attendant areas, you can adjust the volume. Many options are given in the software for you to adjust. Fab setup, fab display, volume, everything you can set for the fab itself. For the local, display brightness, volume adjustment, right? Headphone adjustment. You can set all these things here. So this is about fab and enhanceds. I quickly wrapped up because I have only highlighted the major differences. Is it okay, guys?
Yes, sounds good.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, clear. Sir.
No questions? Very good. So next we will talk about cockpit door surveillance system. Then we will stop for today probably. Remaining we'll do tomorrow. A small IFE section will left. We'll do it tomorrow. Cockpit door surveillance system. What is a cockpit door surveillance system? Cockpit door surveillance system is installed on top of the wiring provision to let the flight crew identify a person in front of the cockpit door and monitor the activity inside the cabin. So this is the cockpit area. This is the cockpit door, and out of the cockpit door, 3 places, here, here, and here. 3 cameras are installed. Can you see it? 1, 2, and 3. This is your cockpit door. You got it?
Okay.
So the area under surveillance is, this is the area under surveillance. Why it is required?
Hijacking check. Correct.
Or I would ask when it was installed.
Because when the captain or the crew is in the cockpit, they're supposed to lock it in flight, and in case somebody knocks, they have to check before opening.
But it was not
Maybe
there
the
in the
cabin
initial
crew has
design.
After 9/11.
Yes.
Very well famous known cases there, my dear. How you can forget it? 9/11.
Yeah.
No. After 9/11, World Trade Center accident, 2001, it became mandatory in all aircraft to install this system. Immediate effect. Retrospective, not forward fit, retrospective. Okay. It made compulsory. There is
That
no
was the door
choice.
locking, right?
Yeah, no door surveillance.
Door surveillance as well.
Even
Those
some
also
doors
additional,
were
magnetic
changed.
stick. Hello?
Some cockpit doors also were changed.
Doors are also changed. They have a mechanical strike, electronic strike are available in that. So doors are changed, locking system is there, and the cockpit door surveillance system is there. Inside, pilot is given the access whether he want to allow the person or you don't want to allow the person. I'll show you in the next slide. So in the system, you have one LCD camera inside, 3 cameras, on-off switch for the cockpit door video, and 1 camera selected momentary push button switch installed on the cockpit door. Entry request signal. Entry request discrete from the cockpit door lock system. Okay, so you see here in the cockpit on the central pedestal, there is a panel. Central pedestal, there is a panel He will see the video by the switch. He can unlock normal or lock the door. He can unlock the door so someone can come inside. If if he does not want to allow, he just keep it locked. Okay. And he can give the command for the door to open or on. Cockpit door video, he can put it off or he can see on the display. This is the display unit. The display unit is located in behind the cockpit door on the panel, top of the panel, 120 view. This is 120 view panel, on top it is there. Correct, inside the cockpit. And this strike is also available for extra protection on door. So magnetic strikes are available at 3 places: top, mid, and bottom. So the cockpit door is very, very strengthened nowadays, and the cockpit door surveillance is also very strong. It is sole discretion of the pilot to allow someone inside or not inside, even cabin crew. Even cabin crew also. Even the cockpit door is also monitored by the number lock. Right. So cabin crew, when he or she wanted to get an access, they will first put the code, pilot will see, and then they will allow or they will not allow. Right. So this is a repeat area, this is a surveillance area, and the camera is located here at this corner. Right, sir? Some small part is left, which is not mandatory, but we'll cover tomorrow. IFE system. In-flight entertainment system. It is not mandatory for us to go through it, but I will explain you a little bit and the future of IFE. Okay. In our course, we are not supposed to go through the IFE, but it is a part of syllabus, so we'll go through it. IFE is mainly handled by the third parties in the airline. Yes, Mr. Dinesh.
Just wondering, the strikers for the door, is it energized by essential bus or is it the hot bus?
It cannot be hot bus as far as I know. I have no information about it. I need to work out because it's not my area. It is in the door chapter is there, so probably they know
Okay.
it better than me. But
Okay, yeah.
nevertheless, I believe it will not be hot bus.
Yeah.
Hot bus, you don't have much load. So only the essential airworthiness load you put on the hot bus.
Yeah.
It should be normal bus.
Okay.
Any other questions, guys?
Sir, in this surveillance system, we saw configuration 1. Is there any other configuration 2?
Regarding what?
Surveillance system, the camera surveillance system, the last topic.
Yeah.
It was written configuration 1. Is there any other configuration as well?
No. This is the one configuration you have. Only thing is one camera you can reduce. You have 3
Okay.
cameras. So maybe one camera you can reduce because your R1 door is closed. Correct. So instead
Yes.
of putting 3 cameras, this is what I guess. I'm not sure about.
I mean, sir, there is no way to see the display on any display unit. It is just LCD display dedicated.
Here.
Yeah. So there is no way to see anything on the display unit of eCam system display.
But why it is required?
No,
Why you want to?
in some aircraft it is also the feature that we can see the cameras on the system display. So I think it
Maybe.
is in 320 it is just dedicated LCD system controller is there.
Yeah, 320 it is a
Okay.
dedicated screen, but let's say if some airline, because it is a retrofit or maybe it's a new fit also, but like
Okay.
new aircraft, they must have put it on the Andy or maybe a separate dedicated unit in the 380s, 350s, because 350 they have more additional screens also available.
Yes, sir. We can also see cameras on electronic flight bags.
Yeah, so that's what may be possible in other display units.
Okay, sir.
Maybe possible. Only thing is what I was saying is probably this camera they can reduce. They're not necessary that they will have this camera. Right. But see, passenger is going this way. So they can see the
Yes.
face, and when they are turning, they can see him. So this will show the back only. Right.
Yes, sir.
So probably one camera they can reduce, otherwise nothing much.
Okay.
Okay, guys. See you tomorrow.
Okay, sir.
Little bit IFE and then navigation.
See you tomorrow.
All right. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you.
So, see you.